right, go Chargers. You know that. It's a big game today, but we're outside on the patio talking about mussels here. Let me ask you, Chef Chris, how difficult is this to make?
It's not that difficult. We have a lot of locally sourced and specialty Italian ingredients that we're going to use today, but if you can get some mussels and clams at home, you can have no problem whipping this dish up for yourself.
Okay, all right, so what's the key?
The key is cooking them fast and not too long. You overcook them, they're going to get rubbery. And if you undercook them, well, they're not going to open up, so you won't have much to eat. So.
It seems like an intimidating dish, but one of the many dishes we can get at Double Standard, which is the restaurant, right? Tell us all about it and some of the favorites there.
Well, Double Standard Kitchenetta is like the newest hot restaurant down in the gas lamp. We're on 6 and G. We do a Italian style, almost small plates, almost like a tapas style.
Love that.
Bring in lots of people. Order a whole bunch of small dishes, and everybody gets a little bite of everything.
Isn't that the best, though? And I see that a lot of places in downtown are doing the same thing because people now are trying to be more foodies and taste a little bit of everything.
Right, absolutely. And, we try to take that and make it very approachable. And we also have pizzas that are incredible. We have, I would go ahead and say, the best pizza in San Diego.
Beautiful. I'm going to let you start cooking. Go for it. I'll get out of the way.
All right, so
just talk us through it.
All right, so we're going to start with a little oil.
Okay.
Through all the heat here. So you get a really hot pan. A little splatter.
Okay.
A little excitement.
Stand away.
And then this is an N'duja sausage, which is the Italian version of chorizo.
Okay.
Oh.
And we're gonna put that in the pan, kind of render out some of that fat, get all the flavor out of it. And this is the sausage that I actually make in house.
You do? How do you do that?
I use beef dry aged ribeye fat, and pork, and a lot of Italian spices. Mainly paprika and
really good.
oregano right from Sicily, special order in. And then we're going to just render out some of that fat.
And how long does this take? Because I feel like if you're going to cook these, it's going to go pretty fast once you get going.
I think total cook time is probably about 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So we're going to put our mussels and clams in.
Gosh, it looks amazing.
Give them a little toss. Get them kind of toasted. We want all that fat to coat the outside of the shell. Really use the heat from the sausage to get the mussels and clams to open up a little bit.
And that's when you know they're done.
After they're open up. Maybe about a minute after they're open, that's when they're going to be at their best.
Okay.
So, next we're going with some aromatics, some garlic, and shallots. Nice big chunks of garlic. Italian restaurant wants garlic to be like a forward flavor. And the next thing going is sofrito, which is carrots, onions, and garlic, confit, and oil. So confit, of course, is just a very slow and low cooking process. So that'll cook for about an hour.
Beautiful.
Aromatic indeed. Even with the stuffy nose, I can smell it.
And these are Calabrian chilies that I take at the restaurant, and I put a small amount of salt with them and allow them to ferment, and it gives them a really deep flavor. It takes away a little bit of the heat and really breathes out like a really roundness of flavor.
All right, so I'm kind of starting to see things open up here.
Oh, yeah. They're starting to open up a little bit. And then here comes the fun part, the white wine.
All right.
All right. And this is a shellfish broth that we make at the restaurant as well.
Ooh, that looks incredible.
So that smells really good.
Like and then just a very small amount of butter going to go in here. Okay. For this.
That's your small amount.
Not too much butter. We don't want
right there.
Just a pinch.
Yeah, I'm just going to stir this in, and the butter is actually going to help and thicken up this broth and give it some richness.
Okay.
And then with all that richness, we're going to use a little lemon, and that's going to cut through and
so once it's all
really round out the palate.
What's the best way to eat it?
Well, my favorite way to eat it, it's served with bread at the restaurant. So my favorite thing to do is to kind of pick up all the shells. I actually like to empty all the shells out into the broth and then just use the bread as my spoon and kind of scoop everything out. But at the restaurant, we've actually had a lot of people using pizza crust to dip in there. And I mean, our crust is incredible. We're sourcing flour from Italy for the pizza, and our cheese is made here in California.
Chef Chris, what's this called again?
This is the N'duja Mussels and Clams.
All right, this is all again at the Double Standard over on G and 6. You can go ahead and check out this new restaurant. We'll be right back with more Good Morning San Diego, but that is